Hi, I'm Shannon Smith. I'm Senior Manager Analytics here at The Score.
Hi, I'm Jacob Gilbert. I am the intern on the Analytics Engineering team here at the school.
All right, first question.
In the hot
Yikes.
seat already, okay.
How did you get into data analytics?
This is a good story, which you obviously know, but back when I was a student in my second year of university, I was bartending towards the back end, out in the East End, and I saw a guy wearing the Score swag. He had the there's some good stuff
Yeah,
here.
some swag, yeah.
So his name was Ben, and I was like, I love that company. I've been using their media app for years and stuff like that. And he's like, awesome, yeah. I'm like, just went straight to him, hire me, please hire me. Like, I would love to work for this company. And we went back and forth over the summer, and then one fateful day, he's like, hey, we've got a job in this team here, and in analytics engineering. And I'd never heard of analytics engineering before. And he was like, okay, what do I need to know? What do I need to learn? Spent about 3 months of my summer just learning about analytics engineering, liking it, I was always a statistics guy, so
Yeah.
I was like, kept going, and then
Awesome.
ended up here, so yeah.
Very cool. Glad you made it.
I know, do you like that story?
Yes, that's a great story.
All right, I guess this one's yours.
Awesome.
How did you get into data analytics?
Yeah, so I started out at another company as like a 6-month contract, just verifying data. And 6 months became a year became 2 years, and before I knew it, I'd been there for 17 years. And I did a bunch of different jobs. My first set of jobs was mostly on the business side, but working with data, like building apps and stuff like that. And then I moved into data and analytics in like 2016. I was on a dashboarding team, and then ended up being the manager of that team for a while, and did a bunch of different roles within IT before moving here to the Score last year. So a bit of a planes, trains, and automobiles.
So
kind
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, exactly.
All the way here, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a journey, but I'm glad where I ended up, so.
Yeah, obviously, look.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy you ended up here too.
Thank you, Jacob, I appreciate that. All right, this question then is gonna be for you. Let's see what we've got here.
Pressure's on.
How many terms have you participated in, and why do you keep coming back?
It feels a little so like, why do you keep coming back? Well, you didn't really know I was coming back, did you?
No, this was a surprise for me, and I was a good surprise.
Thank you for putting that in, yeah. Well, obviously I did the first term in the fall, took a break from school, and that was great. I had to go back to school because
Yeah.
still got to graduate, you know, I got to come back and work here, so you got to graduate. And then honestly, it was just, it's summer again. I had a great time last time, learned so much on this team in particular, and honestly wanted to learn more about the other roles in the company too, but I learned so much here, it's better to come back to what you're comfortable with, and it's really nice to start again and come in stride.
Yeah.
You know, so doing the return is definitely a huge benefit to me and hopefully the team.
Yes, you hit the ground running. That was fantastic.
All right, so why do you feel it's important to mentor co-ops like myself or interns like myself?
I think it's important because when you're a co-op, you're kind of learning what you like and what you don't like. And it's important that you get a good breadth of experience before you decide what you want to do with your life. Like, we start off our lives so early, and you're into your career before you know it. And co-oping is a great opportunity to kind of figure out like where you fit or where you maybe don't fit. So it's really important that they get a breadth of experience. And because I've got lots of experience, I'm happy to mentor and share the experience that I've had, so that they get a good view of what's to come and can make proper decisions for their future. So it's a good thing all around. And I get something out of it too. I get to meet all you guys, and you guys keep me young, which is awesome.
You keep us young as well, more than enough.
Very nice, thank you.
But we were talking about it earlier, how mentoring co-ops is a good way to kind of get the mentoring you don't get in university in the work environment as well.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Which is huge.
Yeah, for sure. Can you describe your first week as an intern?
We'll stick with positives.
Yes, please.
It was fun. The onboarding was fun with the other interns, just because it's always fun to meet like-minded, and especially working in a sports company, a lot of other sports interests. So those kind of connections with the interns and the permanent employees too was quite nice. Like, you're just going to get thrown into the fire, which is always an expression we use, and I love that. Yeah, co-piloting that first week. Yeah, I got right into the frying pan, and
that's how you learn.
It was the best way to learn.
That's awesome.
And it made me feel like part of the team to be like straight in and helping from the get-go. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. This is a good follow-up. Okay, what impact did the interns have on the company?
Oh my goodness, they have such an impact on the company. It's good to have a lot of talent coming in. They learn new things, they get to do new things, but they actually are contributing members of the team. Like you do a lot of work that's actual production work that goes into our analytics engineering models, and it helps to augment the staff that we have, as well as test their knowledge because they're training other people. I find sometimes you learn a lot by training people too, like by teaching other people, you get to re-ask some of the questions, especially about abbreviations and what things stand for and what things mean. So it's a good experience for the permanent employees as well as the interns. So I think they're the lifeblood really of the org.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, I think, because I've spent many hours obviously here working with the senior members of the team and with you, because obviously we joined at a similar time.
Yes.
And we got to ask and answer a lot of our own questions together. I always think that's fun.
Yeah. We're learning together.
Learning together.
How would you describe your team environment?
Team environment.
Loaded question in front of the boss.
In front of the boss. So I hate everyone. It's great. I mean, the senior team obviously does a lot of heavy lifting, especially with new people like me as an intern and new employees too. But they have so much knowledge that it's like really nice to pass down. We did the last year in November, we had the summit with the whole team coming in. So that's kind of where I really saw the team community. We went to the football game the other week.
Yeah.
Got to laugh.
Yeah.
So our team as a whole, I think, is great. We can all talk to each other very easily, and credit to you. I will inflate your ego a little bit.
Go ahead.
You do encourage us to all actually like care about each other and look out for each other and help. And it's a really nice environment that we've got in the team right now. So yeah.
You passed. Thank you. Great answer. I think there's one more question for you.
The golden question.
Can you tell us a time when I helped you through a difficult task during your term?
There's quite a lot to choose from there. Onboarding is a major one, I think. Just kind of also being new to the company, it's like I don't know any structures, so it's very much. Just kind of, I think, getting to know where our team is was always something that you helped me with. Like, I've actually got the best one.
Okay,
which is ESPN.
Yes.
Which is you and I worked for maybe weeks or a month together, just trying to get that finicky thing to work together.
Yes.
And without you, I would have been deep in the weeds. So
I'm glad I could help.
That is my
And I'm glad that you could help me. We were in that one together.
And it's gone.
Yes. Yes.
It's gone.
Yes. After all that work, it's been replaced with something better, but it was definitely worthwhile working through that with you.
I'm so glad I got to be here for the end of the trip. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
It's fun reliving the memories.
Yeah, memories.
My 6 months.
Oh.
2 more to go, so
yeah. I think that's all the questions.
And that's all the questions, so yeah.
Very cool.